To begin our first jam of the evening. This is It Becomes Natural, written by Max Nicholls, directed by Georgia Hardcastle, who will introduce our lovely cast. Give us a hand.
Thank you very much. Hello, everyone. So we're going to keep it light on the context, this one. Hopefully you'll discover things as the scene goes on. So for now, I'm just going to reiterate, this is It Becomes Natural by Max Nicholls. My name is Georgia Hardcastle, and you're about to see Debbie Bridge, Rosemary Tross, and Maria Bravo. Where are they?
No comment.
Where are they?
No comment.
Just tell us. The sooner you tell us, the sooner we can let you go.
We've already wasted a lot of time, and I'm not keen to waste more. You've waived the right to a solicitor. There's nothing for you to gain from the silent act if you're not going to actually defend yourself.
No comment.
You're clearly an intelligent woman.
No comment.
So why don't we drop the charade?
No comment.
Do you not get sick of that?
No comment.
I would.
No comment.
Repeating over, over,
No comment.
Saying the same thing
the same few words.
No comment.
over and over again.
No comment.
You don't have to say it to everything we say, you know.
No comment.
You can save it.
No comment.
It's starting to sound weird to me. Is it starting to sound weird to you?
No comment.
Yeah, strange. Alien.
No comment.
I guess that's what happens with reputation.
No comment.
Must be, I don't know.
No comment.
You don't have kids. You know that feeling. It changes your reality, doesn't it? Things that were familiar before become completely alien.
Your mom?
You tell me.
No comment.
So, she does know other
You're
words.
just choosing not to use them.
We've seen your records.
Your background.
We know your education. As my colleague said, you're intelligent.
Can certainly afford a solicitor.
A good one. Which makes us think
She knows what she's doing.
the silent act.
Makes us think that she must know she's not helping herself.
And that she's certainly not helping her children.
Maybe I am.
I struggle to see how this could be helping.
We know they weren't in the house,
So we can assume you wanted them safe.
which just makes your behavior more puzzling.
Are they in danger?
No. Right now they're actually about as safe as you can get.
Then why not tell us where they are?
If they're safe, why do you need to know?
Because they're 8 and 6 years old and they're on their
You
own
don't know
without
that.
the presence of a parent or guardian at 7 in the morning in the middle of December.
They're fine. Don't worry.
If you say so.
I do.
Do you love your kids?
A question, don't you think?
I think it's relevant. You were found wandering the streets, miles away from your home, which had burned down completely. And upon hearing this news, the first thing you said when approached by a police officer was,
No comment.
no comment. I think that any parent's first question would be, where are my kids? Are they safe? What happened to them? So we can reasonably conclude that you know where they are. dozens of cars, whistles, torches, high-vis vests, oh, and 2 helicopters. All this being done to find them, and you could end it all like that. And until 2 minutes ago, you were saying nothing except,
No comment.
so, forgive us, but we're not really in a joking mood.
You're a mom.
No.
No, you.
Yes.
Do you have kids?
Yes.
Do anything for them?
Yes.
Me too.
Then why don't you tell us
It's
where...
hard being a mom, though. Isn't it? One of the hardest things you can do. You can get it wrong much more than you get it right. But I think as long as you try, that's what really matters. If you really properly do your best. You do your best?
I try to.
That's good. So did I. It's not just that, though. If it was just trial and error, getting things wrong and making up for them, then that would be alright. But it's not. It's not just private, it's very, very public. And it's those public moments that when you're in the shop with one knocking milk off the shelves and the other screaming his head off because he's TV, and instead of asking, "Do you need help? Are you okay?" they just stare and whisper to each other because it's your fault, you know? They're behaving badly and it's your fault because you're the mom. No moment of, "Oh, what's the dad in all this?" except maybe that's why she's struggling. Single mother. Eh? Oh dear.
That sounds tough.
It's not just the strangers though. That's maybe excusable. They just know better, of course. Especially the ones who are mothers themselves. But we all make these little sneaking judgments of other people when they're at their worst, or maybe not even their worst, just a bad day. We all sneer and go, "Well, she should know better. Well, she doesn't know what she's doing, but I do. But I do." What's worse than strangers is the people who are nearest, who know the context, the facts, that form the picture that makes you realize that what looks like a sin is just an act of desperation or a mistake. Those who know these considerations, events, excuses, but choose to ignore. That really hurts. Really makes you feel insane. Much more than the smearing all day. He's here. Isn't he? Behind that glass.
We're not here to discuss.
Don't. I know he's here. When you love someone fully, with everything, you get a sense for them. The part of your brain gets unlocked, like the basement of your house you never knew was there. You know that feeling? Are you married?
I am.
I hope you know it then. If you do, and I'm assuming here that you're straight, if you do, you've probably been thinking a little bit more about your husband since you met mine. I can pretty much guarantee you've been briefed on what's going on here and who is involved.
But this isn't
But
relevant.
didn't expect that he'd actually show up in your place of work, that he was so handsome in real life, and that he'd shake your hand and you smell his aftershave, and then 5 minutes later realize that the part of your brain that is normally reserved for your own husband went radio silent. It just turned off.
That's not what I.
And then you feel guilty.
to what
It's
I'm
not even necessarily that you want to have sex with me. I'm not saying that, but I felt it happen to me, and I've seen it happen to countless other women right in front of my face. Over and over. I got used to it. I guess that's what happens with repetition. Things that were unthinkable become completely natural. It's okay. It's not your fault. He's always been a beautiful man. It's helping you in his career. I'm sure you felt it too, even though he's near twice
So
your
I'm not
age.
going to be dragged into a conversation about how attractive I find your husband.
Wouldn't be appropriate, would it? Especially if he's watching.
We're not here to talk about him.
Are we?
What do you mean by that?
Are you feminist?
I asked you a question.
Of course you are. We all are, but your generation especially. So you should know what I mean.
Enlighten me.
Here's a riddle. The house of a very important man burns down. His kids are missing. Who is the suspect?
You said you knew where your children are, that you made sure they're safe.
Not before I've been arrested.
Your husband had an alibi, you did not, and I've explained
He doesn't
why
need
you're...
one. He would have been found with soot on his face and the match in his hand. And it'd still be me sitting here being interviewed.
Are you saying that your husband lit the fire?
No,
Are you saying that you were arrested because of sexism?
I'm saying that we are here to talk about it. I'll tell you what they are. But you need to ask the right questions.
We're not playing some game here.
Do you miss your home? Your real home?
Yes.
When was the last time?
I haven't been back since I met my husband.
You moved here from Kent. Is that correct?
Yes.
Married.
That's right.
No job, though.
I said I needed one. He deliberately missing the point, said I didn't have to worry about money. Knocked me up pretty quickly, so that was the end of that.
End of what?
My life. Living for me.
Come on, that sounds a bit dramatic.
Not like that. Not them. It was him. He made it impossible to do that.
Do what?
To feel able to do anything else. I'd say I need a break and it would be, what about the kids? You can't just not look after them. I'd mention wanting to take up painting again and he'll laugh and say, why? I try and arrange to go out and he loses his rag and say, how could I do this when his schedule is so easy? He has lots of strategies, making me feel selfish for wanting anything, saying anything, thinking anything. My life eroded, smaller bits falling away like sand.
So he was controlling.
More than that. War.
I encounter a lot of victims in my job. It'll take more than this to impress me.
You don't understand.
I think I do.
That isn't coming out the right way.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like it. Want to try again?
Did he ever
You can ask.
hurt you?
No. No physically.
So
No.
why did you leave?
That's not what I'm...
Before I was able to realize that I wanted to, I'd forgotten that I could. I stopped knowing who I was outside of the house. It stripped me away everything about me. I was a wife to my husband and a mother to my children and nothing else.
That's enough for some people.
I don't mean it like that. I did nothing. Had nothing. Was nothing outside of those 2 acts. I was not a person. I was...
Okay, I can see where this is going. You're trying to garner our sympathy because you regret your choices and didn't have the balls to do anything about it. You think it'll work because what? We're all women? Because I'm a mother? You think you're the first person with a sob story? A bloody thin one at that. Who's ever sat in that chair there in this interview room? I never got on board with that whole believe women shit. I learned long ago to differentiate between the fake and the real. A woman lies just as much as a man, especially when they're set where you are. But even if we buy why we're here. Where are the kids?
You don't understand.
What don't I understand?
He wouldn't let me
Let you what?
leave.
Ah, bullshit.
Let me be anything but peace.
Are you saying that your husband was abusive?
I suppose that's the name for it.
Coercive?
He never threatened me, if that's what you mean. He's a powerful man, not just out there in the world, but in here. He took me away. What sits before you now, this other person that had my name 9 years ago. It's much less. It's an impression. Shadow.
Okay, fine, we'll play along. He controlled you, so you burned down his house and kidnapped his children?
My children too.
It's still kidnapping by law. Do you think you'll get a lighter sentence or something? Not to mention the arson. God, maybe you are stupid. Why not bring in a lawyer to tell us all this bullshit instead of
Boss.
Don't take her side.
I'm not. but we
Don't
need to
let
dis-
her manipulate you into it.
I'm not.
Don't let your emotions get the better of
I'm
you.
not the one letting my emotions get the better of me.
Oh. I see.
What?
You understand happening, don't you? That's why the anger, the rejection. You know exactly how I feel.
No,
The stealing of yourself
ridiculous.
and resenting them.
You're not going to get under my skin with
Your
this.
own family. You're bound to feel bad. I mean, everything was your choices, right? You can't blame them for that.
I advise you to stop
But
there.
deny,
Enough
deny,
from you now.
deny. Push it down.
Stop talking.
You just didn't want to accept.
Shut up.
Detective Inspector.
Because you don't have an excuse like I do.
Detective Inspector.
Piss off with you.
Don't worry. We're nearly done anyway.
This is my interview. I say when we're really fucking done. And no, I don't know how you feel. I don't feel sorry for you. I don't relate to you. I've gotten on with my life and been happy. And when I wasn't happy, I never blamed anyone else. Never. And I certainly would never do what you've done.
But you've thought about it.
Kidnapping my own children. Can't say I have.
You've thought about being on your own again.
This is not.
No kids, no husband.
I told you to shut the
No,
fuck up.
no,
Detective
no.
Inspector.
Fuck off!
Lie to yourself if you want, but don't lie to us.
Detective Inspector, suspend the interview now.
No, don't. I'll tell you where they are. But you need to realize, I don't care about my punishment. All I want is for you to understand his transgressions, his crimes, and now his sentence. But you need to get there yourselves. Well, you won't understand, or you certainly won't find out where they are. So ask, where are the kids? Boss!
You claim your husband used controlling behavior to keep you by his side and prevent you from making your own decisions.
I have very few rights. He said if I left, I'd be forced to go back home, and I never see them again.
So you felt unable to leave
Yes,
because of the kids.
yes,
Guilt,
yes,
fear,
yes.
and you had no one to talk to about this.
No.
No family.
No. I cut them off when I met him. They didn't approve, but he wouldn't let me contact them even if I wanted.
No friends.
None. I'd only be allowed to socialize if he needed to bring me out. Parade. And then there'll be strict limits.
What sort
found divorce papers and an engagement ring. I stood and stared and held it for an hour. I wasn't angry. I'd been angry before. Moments of impotent rage, mostly when he was out of the house, smashing plates and such. Sometimes I directed at him, but we got dodged and burned me back down until I was back to the chat. But not this time. I'm not sure exactly what it was. The hypocrisy perhaps, but the mud in my mind was washed clean. The sun broke the fog and there was force in me that had one demand. I knew it had to be fulfilled. Killing myself was useless. It'd be let off. Same with killing him. Justice demands his suffering is equal to mine. And for that, 2 acts were needed.
What did you do?
I got into his phone that night. He was so sure of his grip on me that he didn't even bother with a passport. Can you believe that? His messages to her, horny and giddy like a fucking teenage. I found her name, and from there I could find out the rest. What she did, where she lived, what kind of clothes she liked, when her birthday was. It was yesterday. 27. Must be about your age. Neither of you have mentioned her, which means he hasn't. Which means he doesn't know yet, and neither do you.
Doesn't know what.
I had to be very careful. Wait till he heard about the fire and left. You think he notices he hasn't heard from her in a few hours, given what's going on, but then maybe that's why he hasn't. Yes.
So the house was a distraction.
No, that was for me. Symbolic. I would do nothing. 2 acts. 2 acts to destroy. I told you the first, the second. You see, now why I explain myself. You misunderstood me, Detective Inspector. I don't want your sympathy, empathy, whatever. I'm already gone. This can do no harm to me that hasn't been done by him or him. I just wanted you to understand